Hello everybody. I haven't been able to get into the shop for a while, but I wanted to put up a video in response to a video from On the Edge 72, where he brought out some of the favorite shields that he has on his knives. I really enjoyed that video, and a lot of other people did too, because there's been several responses to it. I know JC Mountain Ajar and John over at JO Adventures and Pete at Jersey Knife, and I'm sure there's many others. I probably shouldn't have started naming them, but a lot of people thought that was an interesting video too. I don't know if it's an actual open tag, but I just it made me want to look through mine and share some of the shields and why they are some of my favorites. The first one I'm going to show is, excuse me, my lighting isn't too hot here today. It's a rainy day here, which means it's a painful day here, so I apologize for that, folks. But it was a knife that was given to me by Thomas over at that Pocket Knife Guy, and of course it's my favorite because of what it represents, the cross, a symbol of my faith. And that was very kind of him to send, and I'm sure more than I deserve, but that he would think of me to send me that type of a shield was very special. Some of the other ones, I don't know whether these actually will qualify as shields, but or they're just adornments on the scale, but they have wildlife, which is some of my favorite things to see in a shield. And these are the Camillus Wildlife series. And you have the running deer, the coyote, the stag, and the running bear. Awesome sculpts. Another knife that was a gift to me, and one of my favorite shields, came from Sean over at Watch City Knives. And here you have the shield in combination with an engraving of a stag head. And I do much more like actual engraving over laser etching. I just think that is very classy. Other ones, shields that I enjoy, are the ones that bring a little humor or theme to the knife. This is a dog bone jack from Rough Rider. Even comes with a little dog whistle on it. It's a very cool shield. Makes me smile. It's good to find things to smile about in the world today. Longhorn rifle on a copper lock. Again, cool theme. Really like that one. I like it when they do a little something with the shields that tie them together with the knives. You have here a Frost Cutlery Steel Warrior. These are a little unique because they're double steel warriors. You'll see that there are two samurai type images on the shield. And on this one, you have two knives, blue with a red shield and red with a blue shield, tying the two knives together in a fun pair to collect. And this is what a regular Steel Warrior shield would look like. Another Frost Cutlery that I like is this bow tie shield, which in this instance, again, is the Steel Warrior brand. And then I like the iconic shields, the ones I've been looking at for decades. the ones that immediately call up something to me, like the old timer. And the Uncle Henry. The buck, anvil and knife. And the Victorinox. Each time I see one of these, I immediately think of a certain quality and fit and finish for the knife. And talking about these old shields, we talk about the difference between the knives of the 70s and the knives of the being produced today. And we talk about how there was just a special quality to those that fit and finish, snap. And I really feel that that is because there were a lot more hand operations being done. Back in the 70s, I think manufacturers' factories were full of people producing product. And the relationship between those people, the respect and pride they had in the work they did and the company they worked for, was not like the adversarial situation I think that exists today in most companies, where the company's trying to get as much done with as few people as possible because they consider them a expense and not an asset on their balance sheet. And everything is being done by robots, including quality control. I'm sure that there are some, I don't know that this is what happens, but my suspicion is that there's a robot that tests for weight, size, a couple of tolerances, and if it meets those specs, then it's out the door. And then the public becomes your quality control, because the ones that are upset enough return it to you to fix it, and the ones that don't just accept it. So I guess if knives had a warmth to them to indicate their quality, the ones from the 70s would be warm because of all the people involved in putting them together. And the ones from today would be cold because they're antiseptic, not touched by human hands. So just my thoughts and ramblings. I did really enjoy this whole idea of going through your knives. We talk about knives, we talk about their steel, their fit, their finish, the die of the bone, the pattern, the manufacturer. There's so much we talk about, but a lot of times we don't talk that much about the shields. And I really enjoy the imagination of people as they try to describe the shields on knives like clouds in the sky, hot dogs, bow ties, shields, daggers. It's a fun aspect of knife collecting. Hope all of you are doing great. May God bless you all, each and every one. God willing, I'll be talking to you again later. Bye now.